A lot of fans here are excited about the relocation from the Bay Area to the capital city. What do you know about Sacramento? What have you heard about it? And how excited are you to be here?
I mean, I didn't know too much before yesterday. Like yesterday, I found out it was the capital of California. I mean, it seems like a pretty chill city, though. Like, it's clean. We've got to drive around downtown a little bit last night. We went to a nice restaurant, Mulvaney's. Yeah, it was really good. The guys over there were amazing, great hospitality. And that's pretty much what I've picked up from the people I've came across in here is great hospitality. Everybody seems nice and, welcoming.
I love that. Now, the one thing about Sacramento, and I'm sure you guys are going to experience this, is they truly rally around their sports teams, whether it's the Kings, whether it's Sacramento Republic FC, what have you. What does it mean to you to know that you're going to have some of the most loyal and rabid fan base cheering you on?
I mean, it's amazing because, as a professional athlete, you kind of use the crowd as another way to get on the opponent's head. If the crowd's rowdy and stuff like that, it might mess with the opponent a little bit than it just being quiet. So, I'm just excited to have the Sac faithful just pop out every night, flood Sutter House, and, we get us some wins, and, we have us a great time at these baseball games.
You mentioned Sutter Health. I understand you guys had a chance to go over there and do a little walkthrough recently. What do you think of the ballpark, and how excited are you to play there?
I wasn't expecting it to be an MLB ballpark because it's not, but for a minor league ballpark and the renovations they made, it's probably going to be one of the best minor league facilities in minor leagues because, they're trying to prep it for a major league team, and minor league, rules aren't the same with the major league rules. So, they're going to have a way better just batting cage or locker room or stuff like that, just compared to all the other minor league fields because that we're here. So, I've just been grateful that they've made all the additions they've made to make us feel comfortable, playing in a AAA field.
I love that. Now, while we're talking about the field, even though it's a minor league ballpark, clearly there's going to be a major league product on that field. What should fans look forward to from seeing from you guys in the year 2025?
A lot of excitement. As you could tell from the second half last year that we're a young team, hungry. We're kind of starting to find our groove, gelling together as a team. We got great players. Brent Rooker, we just signed Severino. JP hasn't missed a start in 2 years. So, you got a lot of good upside to look forward to as an A's fan.
When we were just talking to Katse, one of the things that he was talking about is the excitement for the development between 23 to 24 and now from 24 to 25. One of the players that he referenced was you, and he's excited to see your growth and development. When you have a manager like that just believes in you and the process of getting you to where you need to be, what does that mean to you personally?
It means a lot because, especially when you're a young guy coming up in the big leagues trying to, solidify a spot, you want to feel comfortable around the manager. Katse really does. He's a player's coach, so he makes us all feel comfortable. He cracks jokes with us, makes us feel comfortable. Anytime we need anything, his door is always open for us to go in there and talk. So, he's been amazing since I've had him, and, I'm pretty sure that everybody in the organization loves him too.
Yeah, Lawrence, when you look at, you play at so many different stadiums, right? And each one has their own kind of unique feel and their own unique, but when you step onto a field, what is the first thing you look at? Is it amount of foul ball territory, how big a gap is in a certain area you like to hit? What do you look at when you look at a diamond for the first time?
When I step onto a field, I kind of just like to look at just everything. I kind of just like to take it in because, being in the big leagues is rare. Not a lot of people get to do it. So, anytime I get to step in a stadium, or I just kind of like to take it in. Just sit there, take it in, look at the backdrop, look at behind home play, and just really, just admire these fields because these fields are pretty nice. So I like to kind of just really sit there, and then I end up looking at right field and seeing how close it is, see how far I gotta hit it.
Last one that I got, just thinking about, we talked to Brent a little bit about this, and he talked about how eager he was to get back, and almost like you wish last season extended based off of how well you guys were playing at that time. How much do you expect yourself and this team to, not just in spring training, but game one, pick up right where you guys left off?
Yeah, I'm sure I'm not alone when I say this, but I expect us, to compete for a playoff spot this year. And if we get in the playoffs, I expect us to compete for a World Series. So, we've had a great second half last year, so I expect us to, carry that on and carry that momentum into this season. We signed a couple good pieces this year with Severino and Gio Urshela. So, I expected them to come in and help us win games, and I don't think that they're going to, I don't think that they signed here to be losers. So I expect us to win a lot of games this year.
What is the one thing that you want A's fans in Sacramento to know about you, and what is your message to all the A's fans here in Sac?
Man, I would just say y'all going to have a lot of exciting baseball games. I don't know if y'all used to a lot of exciting baseball games, but y'all going to come to a lot of exciting baseball games this year. See me and the bros rock out, and we're going to get some dubs this year.
I love that. Now, I understand you guys are going to the Kings game tonight. Have you ever seen the beam lit, and how excited are you for this experience?
I've seen it on TV. My first time seeing it live was last night out of my hotel, and it was pretty cool. Like, I even recommended that we get a beam. That'll be pretty dope. But, it looks cool. Hopefully, when they win tonight, I can light it. So that's kind of my goal for tonight. Them win so I can light the beam.
All right, Vivek, you heard that. Lawrence Butler wants to light the beam tonight. So if they win, put them up there. I guess my only other thing, I know you're from Atlanta. Are you a NBA fan of the Hawks? Or
NBA. I love the NBA. I love basketball. My dad played basketball when he was young, overseas in Europe and in college. So, I've kind of been a basketball fan my whole life. My team is the Hawks. But, I got a little room for the Kings in there now since we in Sacramento. So, yeah, I love basketball.
Good answer.